Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today we from CS11158 are going to do a QMT theory project for our QMT342 project. The place that we're going to choose is Aeon Peak. Alright, in this group there are two people. There is me, Najmudi Hakimi bin Nazli Shuhardi, and my group members Danish Rashad bin Taju Muhammad Taha. Alright, for the location, there are many Aeon Peak in Malaysia, but we choose one place, and that place is in Putrajaya. The location is lower ground floor and ground floor Alamanda Putrajaya Shopping Center, Jalan Alamanda, Precinct 1, 62000, Wilayah Persekutuan, Putrajaya. Alright, for our operation time, the operation time for the Aeon Peak is daily and start at 10 AM to 10 PM. Alright, for the number of the servers, there are two places, the upper floor and the ground floor. We choose the upper floor, and that is the number of the servers is 7. Alright, this is the server center building in the upper floor. Alright, this is service, customer, and the waiting line. As you can see, this is how it looks inside the Aeon Peak, where we're going to check out at the counter at the service. Alright, we're going to go for 2.0 characteristic of queuing system. Alright, 2.1 arrival characteristic. Alright, size of the calling population is unlimited or infinity. The arrival rate has no effect on the number of the customer servers and waiting in the system. Be Aeon accept the customer who only got 2 doses of vaccination during operation time from 10 AM to 10 PM. Alright, for pattern of arrival at the system, the people arrive at Aeon Peak is 13 customer per hour. This is our poison distribution. Alright, behavior of arrival is patient. Customer arrive at the mall at any moment and are not on the schedule. This recurrence can be predicted precisely, and they are related to one another. Right, next one is 2.2 waiting line characteristic. The length of the line is unlimited or infinity. Big Aeon does not limit the number of customers per counter. Customer must keep the gap of 1 meter between each other for SOP. Alright, for queuing discipline is FIFO. There is first in, first out. The customer who arrives first receives service first, whereas the customer who arrives last receives the last service.
Okay, for 2.3 service facility characteristics. So the configuration of the system, the service system. Okay, one, we look at the number of channels or the servers. For this Aeon Peak, they have 7 counters at the upper floor, so it is a multi-channel system, so the number of servers is 7. So for the number of phrases or stations, it is a single phase system. Okay, move on to the pattern of service times. The mean is equals to 40 because there are 40 customers per hour. On to the basic queuing system configurations. Okay, if you look at this picture, there is a multi-channel to a single phrase system. So people arrive, and then there are many service facility. It is a counter. Okay, next let's move on to the queuing model. Okay, for this system we use a multi-channel queuing model. First, we identify the utilization factor to identify what is the probability of the system being busy. So as you can see, we look at the formula, and the 0.10714287 is the probability of this system playing behavior. Next, we identify the probability of new customers. As you can see at the formula, the P0, so we add in the values of before, and we got that there is 0.185178781 probability of no customers in the system. Third thing that we identify is the average number of customers in Q. Okay, so how do we identify? By using the formula LQ. So what we obtain is 0.000035595700307, but we round off it. We estimate it to be 0 customers. The average is 0 customers in Q. What we see in this slide is how to identify or calculate the average of number of customers or units in the system. As you can see, we use EL and put in the data, and what we got is 0.75. We estimate or round it off to 1 customer. Next, we look at the average time a customer in the system. Okay, so you can see the formula is W equals to L over lambda. So we put in the data that we have, and we got 0.25, that is equivalent to 1.5 minutes. Last but not least is that we have to calculate the average time a customer spends waiting in the queue. So according to the formula is WQ equals to LQ over lambda. Put in the data that we obtained before, and we get 0.0000711914061 minutes. As of the conclusion, we can conclude that the customers there are very pleased with the service they provided because of the time they didn't have to wait that long. And to describe what we have learned from doing this project is we were able to explain the performance of a waiting line queuing system, and we have a good understanding of the queuing system configuration. So that is all from us both, me and my friend Najmuddin. We would like to thank you for your time watching us presenting this, and see you soon.